Hello again, everyone. United Sports Cards here to take another deep dive into a NASCAR release. This time, we're doing a visual review of 2025 Select Racing. Now, one note, we are not sponsored by anybody, and all the picks that you see are from our first off-the-line breaks. So this is an honest review of what we think about Select 2025. If you enjoyed our NASCAR review, please consider liking and subscribing so we can make more of these. And if you really want to help out, click on the link in the description below to join one of our NASCAR breaks on Whatnot. All right, let's take a look at the boxes. All right, for the hobby boxes, each one of them has 12 packs with 5 cards per pack, so we're looking at 60 cards here. On average, we're looking at 2 autographs and 1 memorabilia card in each box, and the prices are going for about $120. Remember, we're broadcasting 2 days before release date, so that's manufacturer suggested retail price. Take a look at the mega boxes. The mega boxes have 10 packs in them with 4 cards per pack. On average, we're looking at 2 autographs or memorabilia cards. Remember, that's an or. So you could have 2 autographs, you could have 2 memorabilia cards. And if we look at the blaster boxes, we're looking at 6 packs with 5 cards per pack. And again, 1 autograph or memorabilia. Now remember, the blaster boxes and the mega boxes are pre-release. We're looking for those to come out sometime at the beginning of October. Well, what's inside the boxes? Let's start with the base set. Tyler Reddick's going to help us out with those. We'll start with Grandstand. Grandstand is your common base card. There's 100 cards in that set, so about 3 or 4 boxes would be a good chance of completing the whole set. The uncommon set is called Pit Road. In our case breaks, we're averaging about 6 pit roads per box, so with 100 cards in the checklist, it's going to be a fun set to put together. If you're a wheeler or a dealer, it shouldn't be too hard or too expensive to complete that set. The rare base set, which seems like a contradiction, the rare base set is called Trackside. Okay, if you're a set collector like I am, you're going to want to put that set together. On average, there's only about 2 cards per hobby box. So join some of our breaks or check out on eBay, since it's going to be tough to put that set together, but well worth the challenge. So after the base set, there's inserts. In the hobby box, there's about 5 different inserts to collect. Again, there's common inserts and not so common inserts. Coming back from last year, we have the insert set called En Fuego, which literally means in fire, which, not the best for a NASCAR driver. I prefer the slang meaning of excellent. Anyway, there's 30 cards in that set, and we're averaging about 2 or 3 En Fuego cards per box. Sensations is another common inserts. Again, 30 cards in that set, and we're averaging about 2 or 3 cards in each box also. The new insert is called Numbers, which features the driver's door number. That's kind of fun. I kind of like that idea. There's 30 cards in that set, and again, roughly 2 or 3 cards inside those boxes. For the uncommon inserts, there's Tandem Draft. That's 1 per box, and it features 2 drivers. I believe there's 10 cards in that set. And of course, the rare insert, the super short print, is the color wheel. I'm thinking there's 20 cards there, and your guess is as good as mine. Is it 1 per case, 2 per case, 1 per 2 cases? I've seen so much speculation on those. We're going to be breaking 20 cases over the next 2 weeks, so I'll get back to you on how many there are per case. Let's take a look at the memorabilia. For the hobby boxes, there's 2 types of memorabilia. You have your Sparks and you have your selective swatches. Now, unfortunately, I am recording this 2 days before the release date, and the checklist is not out yet, so I can only speculate on what drivers are available. There are parallels, and we're going to talk about that a little later. Autographs, we're in the same boat. You have your legendary, your Hall of Famers, you have your trackside action autographs, and you have your signatures. But as I said, these pictures are actual pulls from our first of the line case. So I can only speculate on which drivers are available for autographs. You want to put them both together? We do have autograph memorabilia. Now, special note, if you top load your memorabilias, they don't fit in your common 130 point top loader. You're going to have to get you some 150 point or 180 point to do the job. Speaking of parallels, let's start talking about parallels. Let's start talking about the rainbows we're looking for. As far as non-numbered parallels go, the first one is the Prism, or Silver as some people call them. On average, we're looking at about 2 Grandstand Prisms per box, and we're looking at about 1 Pit Road Prism per box. Just like last year, there's tricolors. The tricolors are about 2 per box, and it looks like it's exclusively 2 Grandstands and Pit Roads. Some of the shorter print non-numbered parallels is, of course, the Zebras. They're a hobby box exclusive, and the Tigers, which are in blaster boxes. And that's good enough for me to grab some blaster boxes when they come out in October. There's also a new parallel, a non-numbered parallel. It has NASCAR in the background, and it appears to be only in the track side. And it looks like there's about one every 2 boxes. We're pulling about 6 per case. As far as the numbers go, for the numbered, we'll start with Grandstand. Grandstand starts with purple, numbered out of 199. Then we go to red out of 125, white, 99, and the lime green are out of 75. I'm sure they go all the way down to 1's a 1. For Pit Road, we have starting at blue at 175, the maroons are 125, purples are at 85, and the orange are out of 49. And again, they probably go all the way down to 1. There'll be separate ones in the mega boxes and the blaster boxes. We're just going to have to wait till the checklist comes out to be sure. If you take a look at the track side, those numbered out of 25 are the tie-dye. That's one of my favorites. And of course, we have the first off the line gold power plaid parallels. That's a fun alliteration to say. Those are numbered out of 13. The regular gold are numbered out of 10, like usual. The emeralds are numbered out of 5, and the black is numbered out of 1 of 1. Very nice to pull there. Well, in conclusion, I think 2025 Select Racing is a pretty good product. Has something for everybody. If you're collecting for your driver, there's plenty of colors to chase for the rainbow. If you're a set collector like I am, a nice master set is challenging enough to keep you interested. And if we're not talking about the color wheel, not too expensive to put a master set together. Overall, I think I'd give it an A-. Two of the things that bother me are not about the product. It's about the implementation. As I said, the checklist should come out before first off the line is released, and the memorabilia card should fit into a 130-point size. I know, picky, but it's my video. If you have any thoughts, please comment below, and if you enjoyed this and would like to see us continue, please share, follow, like, do all those kind of things, and most of all, join us in our breaks and enjoy the fun of collecting with the rest of us. From United Sports Cards, have a good day and happy collecting.